guys, we ready back there? We are very, very, very glad to, that's a yes, to welcome back to Radio 104.5 in our AT&T Thanks Sound Studios. Circa Waves, boys, that's your cue. Come on out. It is a return visit, I'm told. We're really glad to have you back in Philly. We have creepy clown stuff to talk about and music and all sorts of catching up to do. But first, we are about music here at Radio 104.5. So the stage is yours, Circa Waves. We're super glad you're here.
Yeah.
I heard it coming, and every thunder I wonder how sky is falling. And every morning I say these times won't change me now. Oh, these times won't change me now. Change me now. Cut the corners, cut the labels from our necks. God is coming. Well, God can save us, 'cause these times won't change me now. Oh, these times won't change me now. Change me now. Change me now, now, now. Now, now, now. I heard it coming and packed the pictures from the shelves. Kept the sunset to myself, 'cause these times won't change me now. Oh, these times won't change me now. Change me now. We cut the corners, cut the labels from our necks. God is coming. Well, God can save us, 'cause these times won't change me now. Oh, these times won't change me now. Change me now. Change me now, now, now. Now, now, now. Now, now, now. Now, now, now. Oh, these times won't change me 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 now. Change me now. Change me now. These times won't change me now. Oh, these times won't change me now. Change me now. Oh, these times won't change me now. Oh, these times won't change me now. Change me now. Change me now, now, now. Now, now, now. Now, now, now. Now, now, now.
Thank you.
Kiss me in a dream scene. Remember when we drove the car down the road? It was just like in the movies. It was just like in the movies. Dancing in my bedroom to hounds of love. We were so messed up. It was just like in the movies. It was just like. Could you be the rebel without a cause? Could you be the woman I'm falling for? Could you? Well, could you, baby? Could you be the rebel without a cause? Could you be the woman I'm falling for? Well, could you? Well, could you, baby? You. Stealing the show, stealing the show for you. Stealing the show, stealing the show. Kiss me in the last scene. Remember when we drove your car down the road? It was just like in the movies. It was just like in the movies. And here's looking at you, Kate. Say goodbye for one last time. It was just like in the movies. It was just like in the movies. And could you be a rebel without a cause? Could you be the woman I'm falling for? Could you? Well, could you, baby? Could you be the rebel without a cause? Could you be the woman I'm falling for? Well, could you? Well, could you, baby? For you, stealing the show, stealing the show. For you, me.
Thank you very much. One more tune.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it back to the old school. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She left me and said, baby, won't you come to bed? But I cannot sleep while the sun's awake. And the night's been so long. You don't get me right, don't get me wrong. Now my head tells the tales I hardly know. Oh, but I remember t-shirt weather. I remember some days we were singing our lungs out in the backseat together. When the seatbelts were burning our fingers in the t-shirt weather. I remember sleeping to the early afternoon. Ooh. Drinks fall like birds across the kitchen, trouble stirs. And I'm tongue-tied by words I used to know. So we talked till we're sick. Your 17 went far too quick. And when my mind plays tricks, I have to go. Oh, but I remember t-shirt weather. I remember some days we were singing our lungs out in the backseat together. When the seatbelts were burning our fingers in the t-shirt weather. I remember sleeping to the early afternoon.
Nice one, thank you.
Cheers.
Radio1045.com. We're live with Circa Waves in our AT&T Thanks Sound Studio. I was hoping for the "It's gonna be okay."
We could still do that, but now if you'd like.
I need some reassurance today. It's cold. No, it's fine. It's all good. It's your song.
It should be okay. It might be okay.
Oh no!
Not quite as reassuring, is it?
Have the years turned Circa Waves into pessimists? Is
It's
that
just
what's
very
happening?
cold, so I'm just a little bit,
Come on, you're from Liverpool. It's cold there, right?
It's not as cold as this, though. This is super cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we're sorry. We apologize for the weather and the visa issues that kept you from us back in the much, much nicer weather. But we're glad you're here just the same.
We're glad to be here.
And it seems that things are happening. I've been stalking your Twitter a little bit, and creepy clown imagery seems to be popping up, including on a billboard in New York City. Either you're super obsessed with the Joker, which is fine because we all are,
Bit, yeah.
or something is happening. But I'm guessing you can't really tell me a whole lot about that something.
I'm trying to figure out what the party line is officially. I don't know. I don't even have the internet. What is the internet?
Joe doesn't have Instagram, so he's very confused right now.
Oh.
This is news to me, and if you could tell me more about it, that would be great.
So there's a billboard up
Okay.
in New York City with creepy
What?
clown imagery, and I think it says something like sad, happy, and something's crossed out. and-
Well, yeah,
Okay, you're
the
gonna have
mystery's
to
unraveling.
find Circa Waves on all of the socials and try to figure it out yourself. So the Joker, I thought maybe you're just really into like it. Clowns are kind of in vogue right now. I'm guessing maybe it could mean. Usually when it's bands doing this, it doesn't mean, oh, there's new food coming out. It usually has something to do with new
We
music.
are bringing a food line out, actually.
Why?
Weirdly,
You're
now
blowing
that
my
you've said it,
mind.
you've ruined it now. That was the surprise. It's a clown-based food line.
What do you think clowns like to eat?
I imagine cake.
Funny foods. Yeah.
Eat children. That went really dark really quickly.
Each other. Oh,
I mean,
man.
yeah, we put stuff up and we hope that people sort of can start to visualize that something might happen.
All right. Well, that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
Clearly.
something might happen.
You have rocketed to the top of my Twitter stock list. Circa
Sweet.
Waves.
That
Okay.
was the idea.
So back in the spring, if it is new music, it feels like it's coming pretty fast because the album What It's Like Over There came out in the spring, and then you just put out like an EP. What do we call it?
Yeah, I guess so. Extended play, is that what it means?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
B-sides? Are they B-sides?
Sure. Do B-sides exist anymore?
They technically do if you're going to release a single, but
Yeah.
it's more like stuff we couldn't fit on the record, right?
Stuff we didn't deem good enough for the record.
Oh, so
We
these
thought-
are the leftovers.
I mean, don't sell yourself short.
It's a
there.
collection of just good, decent songs.
We say 95%.
95% quality.
Anti-hype with
5%.
Circa Waves. Okay, I like this.
I like it, you know what I mean? I'm biased.
Yeah. Okay, so something more.
Yeah.
Has the what I take as a Stone Roses reference, though I have no idea if that was actually your
It is,
intent.
yeah, nice.
With I Want to Be Adored. Do you want to talk to me about that a little bit? You were just like,
I just sort of like, I didn't get to go to university because I wasn't clever enough, or college, as you call it over here. So I wrote a song like imagining if I went to uni and like leaving home and all that kind of stuff. And like I always imagine like sort of those films and those things to be soundtracked by like the Stone Roses or like the Smiths. So it was a bit of a reference to that, yeah.
it's a good one. Also, that's very British of you. I
I
just
know.
love it so much. I love it so much. And then a really, really like pretty sweet song called Hunters is the other new one. And then a couple alternate versions, right, from the album. Yeah. Okay. So wherever you like to listen to your music, be it Spotify or iHeartRadio or I don't know, what are the Apple Music, whatever those other streaming
The
services
internet.
are. Yeah, on the internet, you're gonna want to check out the EP of Leftovers from Circa Waves.
Really good leftovers.
And the album What It's Like Over There. Okay, so on National Album Day, we learned some stuff about you guys and your maybe influences or favorite albums. Metallica, Bowie, Broken Social Scene, very Canadian, I love that, and Joni Mitchell for you. I don't want to specifically ask you about your favorite albums, but I would love to know if when you were growing up and falling in love with music, if you had posters hanging like on a bedroom wall or like in a locker at school or something, and what were they? Because I think that's super telling.
I had that Kurt Cobain one that everyone buys from the one where he's like holding the guitar. I love that
I
one.
remember schooling a Foo Fighters logo on my pencil case.
Nice.
Yeah. That
A
was
Foo Fighters what?
logo, like using marker pen and drawing that badly. That was one of the first ones for me.
But we also didn't have lockers in British schools. You don't get lockers.
What do you just have to
You just
carry
carry everything on your butt. Did you? Yeah, I had a locker. Oh, maybe it's just Liverpool that doesn't have lockers.
There's no lock that can hold a Liverpool kid.
Yeah,
There's no point,
Hey man, that's a stereotype.
and it's correct.
So that is not British at all. So I find that very, very interesting. I guess Nirvana was just like a Dave Grohl.
I
such a
mean,
force.
Nirvana just crosses everything. And he also like music shops only had like 10 posters, so it was either like Bart Simpson, South Park, or Kurt Cobain. I chose Kurt Cobain.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Well played.
I later invested in the other posters as well.
I had it wasn't until much later, like college, university, because my tastes were not that well evolved. I had a giant Smith's, was it The Queen is Dead, like Subway poster, like it was the size of the entire wall, which I was like, oh, that gets me cred, but not back when I was like really starting to like music. That was all super duper embarrassing. Something you're obsessed with that has nothing to do with playing songs, getting up on stage every night and making music. Like, I want to know what feeds your soul outside of, work and work. This is work for you. It's your job. It's a really freaking cool job, but
Yeah, I don't know. I think we all like food. Well, I guess that also ties into work because the other thing, like my day is gig, food, gig food. That gets me excited. Cooking. I like cooking.
We spent most of the time on the way to this radio station just thinking about what we'd have to eat after this. And then in 6 hours' time, when we get to Boston, what we're going to eat when we get there. So it probably is food. Yeah.
what are you going to eat?
Falafels. Maybe a burger.
Okay.
Maybe both.
Everybody says cheesesteaks when they come here, so I like that you're paving your own way. You're like trailblazers.
I've done the few cheesesteaks. I feel like I've covered that. What else should I have?
Audience. Our real Philly experts here are very quiet.
I'm not a massive fan of them.
Yeah, you've been afraid to say that.
I find them quite sickly.
I'm from Florida though, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
We won't kick
We're
you out.
not really supposed to have an opinion on them, I suppose.
No, you are. Like, you come here, I want to know what outsiders think.
I think they're good, but I don't know if I've had the correct one. Because I imagine there's like this the god of Philly cheesesteaks, right?
Nobody
somewhere.
agrees on that, though, is the
No.
problem.
Where's
So
the
you
best one? Jim's.
I think we had gyms. I think that's what
Did we?
the crew at Union Transfer went and got us gyms. They were all like, "That's the one."
I don't like Philly cheesesteak then. Sorry,
You're
but
It was good that it didn't treat you so well.
yeah,
Maybe not the best thing to eat before a show.
I think that was it. In the gig, I was like, I'm gonna be sick.
You know what? I think Wawa is the best Philly thing. That just keeps moving. What's going on? Yeah, no, Wawa was. I think that's the solid sandwich choice for me.
Is that
Philadelphia.
Philly? Is it?
Yeah, it's around the Philly area, right?
Yeah,
There we go.
We're super passionate about our Wawa.
I
If-
do love a sandwich.
If you, we will call. So if you want to like fit in, it would be hoagie. Say it right, somebody. Hoagie.
Are you mocking our
Hoagie.
accents before we
No,
even
no,
say it?
no. Philly has a distinctive. I'm not from here either, so
Okay.
there's a very distinctive way. Mike, help us out. Hoagie.
Hoagie.
Okay.
Hoagie.
There, Jamie. Thank you very much. Nailed it. You are very near D'Alessandro's, which is another sort of quintessentially Philly, but not like in the center city or South Philly. Like, you're super close to there if you want to grab one on the way up to Boston, because you have a show tomorrow, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. As I was getting ready for the session, not really a question, I was very excited because we kind of have a little bit of history. I, at one point, worked for like a record label, and I was very excited to work with you guys. And I would be sort of the person who would set something like this up at different radio stations. And there was for me anyhow, very memorable Lollapalooza where you played a great set in the sun. It was roasting hot. And then we were going back to the press tent, and the weather turned, and we got evacuated from Lollapalooza. And maybe this happens to you guys all of the time, playing festivals, but it was my first ever, and like 18 of us piled into your van and ran away from the storm until it passed, and maybe went to a hotel bar or something and drank. Am I not ringing any bells at all?
That was. I mean, I remember all of that. I think. Why does Chicago keep putting music festivals on? Because I swear they get evacuated all the time. I always read about Lollapalooza. Like, we technically headlined as well because
That was what I
it
was
got
gonna
cancelled
say.
and we were the last band playing. So we did headline Lollapalooza, and then we played that weird gig at the top of that hotel. We played a show. I think I lost my mind that day.
We refused to carry on if we didn't get margaritas.
I remember. It was a good day. Chaos.
Are margaritas still on your must-have list?
I think we were quite drunk that night, and we just thought it'd be funny if we refused to play any more songs unless someone brought us margaritas.
Well, I can't wait to see what madness ensues next time you're in Philly for a proper show.
We could change the cocktail, daiquiris.
Yeah, I don't think that you can get a daiquiri past the people of Philly. They seem quite rugged. You need something like a solid drink. Something with whiskey in it.
Old fashions.
Yeah.
We'll work on that. We'll get the perfect drink nailed down for Circa Waves to Demand before they're going to continue playing next time you guys are back in Philly. It's been awesome catching up. We will continue to stalk the happenings on the socials and look forward to your food line announcement very, 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 very soon.
It's going to be very expensive.
Okay, I can't wait. I'm ready. Take all my money. Circa Waves, thanks for coming back and catching up, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Cheers.
Nice one. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.